তোমারে করিয়াছি জীবনেরও ধ্রুবতারা। You are the pole star of my life.
Namaskar. Good morning all of you. Today I am here to share my thoughts regarding Rabindra Sangeet related experience with you all. But prior to that, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Rituparna Boshak Dasgupta, an Associate Professor of English serving Shiliguri B.Ed College situated in the Darjeeling district of West Bengal. Born and brought up in the serene and beautiful landscape of North Bengal, I have completed my Masters in English from the University of North Bengal and Masters in Education from Netaji Subhash Open University, obtained my M.Ed degree from Indira Gandhi National Open University and my PhD from Vishwabharati Shantiniketan on the contribution of Indian women poets writing in English in the development of English literature. Apart from academics, I love spending my spare time in listening to and singing Rabindra Sangeet, a little bit of creative writing and so on. As I have told you that Rabindra Sangeet is very dear to my heart, but I am afraid that saying this only cannot fully justify my relationship with Rabindra Sangeet. Like most of the daughters of an average Bengali family, I also started listening to and learning Rabindra Sangeet since my very childhood. Up to a certain point of time, I learned and performed Rabindra Sangeet as an inseparable part of my culture and hobby. And obviously, it was a very joyous experience too. But I never seriously endeavored to know the secret behind this joy and peace that I get when I sing Rabindra Sangeet. But now, I have come to know why Rabindra Sangeet acts as a source of joy and ecstasy not only to me but to the maximum people across the globe. Why in despair we love to listen to Rabindra Sangeet, and why after listening to Rabindra Sangeet we become completely different, rejuvenated and a strong person. And this has been made possible after I joined a Rabindra Sangeet based workshop organized by RPRIT, that is Rabindric Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust in Kolkata. Today in my presentation I want to share my knowledge and experience as I have understood from that workshop of how and why Rabindra Sangeet offers a peaceful, harmonious and strong refuge to all of us. The title of my presentation is Prakash, which means illumination. This presentation is done under the supervision of Dr. Debdulal Datta Roy. Dr. Datta Roy is currently the Associate Professor and Head, Psychology Research Unit, Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata, and also the Founder President of RPRIT, that is Rabindric Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust. This presentation is based on the experience gathered during the workshop organized by RPRIT from 25th of April 2022 to 30th April 2022. Under the supervision of its founder president, Dr. Debdulal Datta Roy, Rabindric Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust organized a 6-day online workshop based on Rabindra Sangeet Chorcha. The objectives of the said workshop were to know about Rabindric psychotherapy as developed by Dr. D. Datta Roy, to apply Rabindra Sangeet contextually to unbound the consciousness and to experience the layered dynamics of consciousness so that this therapy
can effectively be used through Rabindra Sangeet. First of all, let us know what psychotherapy actually is. Psychotherapy refers to the treatment of psychological disorders through various psychological methods. Chiefly based on verbal communication between the therapist and the client, it is done either individually or in groups to evaluate problems and its possible solutions, encouragement of more adaptive ways of thinking and behaving. Rabindric psychotherapy serves as one of the main models of psychotherapy, others being psychodynamics, behavior therapy, gestalt therapy, rational emotive therapy, etc. Based on his prolonged research and treatment cum counseling of his patients, Dr. D. Dr. Roy defines Rabindric psychotherapy as self-awakening through the use of therapeutic postulates drawn out from literary creations of Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. The most unique departure of this therapy from other ones lies in the fact that it is concerned with consciousness experience only and never labels one suffering from psychological disorders. The therapist, with the help of performing arts of Tagore, creates such an ambience that leads the client to self-evaluation to understand and overcome his or her own conflict of layered dynamics. So it is easily understood that the therapist must have profound knowledge about therapeutic postulates as derived from Tagore's literary works. Now the question occurs, what are the therapeutic postulates of Rabindric psychotherapy? A postulate is a basic assumption of a theory. Every psychotherapy has some postulates. Some significant postulates of Rabindric psychotherapy as recorded by D. Dr. Roy sir are as follows. Do not label, rather understand others' consciousness. Consciousness is free floating. Look at it as a detached being. Make the consciousness unbound and experience it. Experience of consciousness is like a journey from incomplete to complete across its layers. Consciousness has 3 layers. Murta, the outer layer representing sensory and perceiving experiences, Raga, inner layer providing with feeling and emotional experiences, and finally Saraswat, that is the innermost core representing experiences of harmony and peace. For the convenience of your understanding, I am showing it to you. Here you can see the topographical model of consciousness layers as developed by Dr. D. Dr. Roy sir. The source of this model has been given in the box beside the model. The green suggesting the Murta, the red the Raga, and the white at the center the Saraswat layer, the abode of peace and harmony. Man is a pursuer of completeness and newness. The journey from incomplete to complete is a cyclic process. Whereas Murta layer brings instability and unreliability, Saraswat layer modifies this. It is the flow which helps the consciousness to move across these 3 layers. Rabindra Sangeet creates that flow. It also reconstructs the consciousness. Now the question is, how does Rabindra Sangeet create this flow? I am trying to explain it with the help of my workshop experience.
Our respected instructor, Dr. D. Dr. Roy sir told us to listen to a Rabindra Sangeet. Then sir asked us to reflect our thoughts as evoked by that song through paper and pencil. Initially I was hesitating because I can't draw well. But sir assured me that it is not the quality of the drawing, rather the image evoked that matters the most. The song was Antaro Mamo Bikoshito Koro Antaro Taro He. It is a prayer song motivating us for self-awakening. I am singing the song for you for a better understanding. You can listen to it with your closed eyes and think what type of image emerges as the song is being sung. If you know the song, you can sing with me.
অন্তরু মম বিকশিত করো অন্তরু তরু হে অন্তরু মম বিকশিত করো অন্তরু তরু হে নির্মল করো উজ্জ্বল করো সুন্দর করো হে নির্মল করো উজ্জ্বল করো সুন্দর করো হে নির্মল করো উজ্জ্বল করো সুন্দর করো হে অন্তর মম বিকশিত করো অন্তর তরু হে অন্তর মম বিকশিত করো অন্তর তরু হে জাগ্রত করো উদ্যত করো নির্ভয় করো হে জাগ্রত করো উদ্যত করো নির্ভয় করো হে মঙ্গল করো নিরলস নিঃসংশয় করো হে অন্তর মম বিকশিত করো অন্তর তরু হে যুক্ত করো হে সবার সঙ্গে মুক্ত করো হে বন্ধ সঞ্চার করো সকল কর্মে শান্ত তোমার ছন্দ যুক্ত করো হে সবার সঙ্গে মুক্ত করো হে বন্ধ সঞ্চার করো সকল কর্মে শান্ত তোমার ছন্দ চরণ পদে মম চিত নিষ্পন্দিত করো হে চরণ পদে মম চিত নিষ্পন্দিত করো হে নন্দিত করো নন্দিত করো নন্দিত করো হে অন্তর মম বিকশিত করো অন্তর তরু হে নির্মল করো উজ্জ্বল করো সুন্দর করো হে নির্মল করো উজ্জ্বল করো সুন্দর করো হে নির্মল করো উজ্জ্বল করো সুন্দর করো হে অন্তর মম বিক
করো অন্তর তর হে অন্তর মম বিকশিত করো অন্তর তর হে।
As you can see here, I drew the journey of a plant. The song evoked an image of growth and development of life, which I depicted in a plant's life from a tiny one, drooping and unable to stand on its own, to a fully bloomed one, surrounding whom other small plants and grasses grew. It beckons honeybees, birds, etc., to enjoy the spirit of unity and togetherness under the same light of the sun. This prayer song illuminated my mind with self-awakening. It taught me the purpose of life. We have to follow the flow and rhythm of life, irrespective of what and how and where are we. Surprisingly enough, we all drew completely different pictures as the song revealed itself differently to our consciousness. For a better understanding of non-Bengali understanding people, I am reading the translated version of the song based on my own understanding. Let my soul evolve, O dearest, residing in the core of my soul. Let it be dartless, radiant and beautiful. Let it be awakened, determined and fearless. Let it be benevolent, ever diligent and resolute. Unite it with all, free it from all barriers. Pour thy peaceful rhythm in all its activities. Let my soul be firm and strong at your lotus feet. Let it be ever happy, enthralled and joyful. Then Sir told us to think about another song with which I could connect my drawing. The Rabindra Sangeet I could connect with was Nobo Anonde Jago Aji Nobo Robi Kirone, and sang it as instructed.
নবো আনন্দে জাগো আজি নব রবি কিরণে শুভ্র সুন্দর প্রীতি উজ্জ্বল নির্মল জীবনে নব আনন্দে জাগো আজি নব রবি কিরণে শুভ্র সুন্দর প্রীতি উজ্জ্বল নির্মল জীবনে নব আনন্দে জাগো আজি উৎসারিত নব জীবন নির্ঝর উচ্ছ্বাসিত আশাগীতি উৎসারিত নব জীবন নির্ঝর উচ্ছ্বাসিত আশাগীতি অমৃত পুষ্প গন্ধ বাহে আজি শান্তি পবনে নব আনন্দে জাগো আজি নব রবি কিরণে The song instills so much joy, so peace, and so inspiration that I can't explain it.
The session started with me singing Antaro Mamo Bikoshito Koro Antaro Taro He as instructed by Sir. Then he told each of us to think with closed eyes and suggest individually another term not used in the song, but with which each could connect the song. It was a challenge for all of us. As per his instruction, we started drawing colored pictures based on our individually suggested terms. I suggested the term prerona, that means inspiration, and drew a picture, narrated an incident where a girl with a lamp in her hand led others in darkness towards destination. It was a dark night. Nobody dares to come out of their own house. At this time, a small girl with a lamp in her hand comes out and leads others the way towards their destination. As instructed by Sir, I connected this picture with the song Aji Nahi Nahi Nidra Akhi Pate.
Aji nahi nahi nidra akhi pate, aji nahi nahi nidra akhi pate, tumaro bhavono tale heri pradip jale, তোমারো ভবন তলে হেরি প্রদীপ জলে, দূরে বাহিরে তিমিরে আমি জাগি, জোড়ো হাতে নাহি নাহি নিদ্রা আখি পাতে, আজি নাহি নাহি নিদ্রা আখি পাতে, ক্রন্দন ধ্বনিছে পথহারা পবনে, ক্রন্দন ধ্বনিছে পথহারা পবনে, রজনী মূর্ছাগত বিদ্যুৎ খাতে, দ্বার খোলো হে দ্বার খোলো, দ্বার খোলো হে দ্বার খোলো, প্রভু করো দয়া দেহ দেখা, দুঃখ রাতে নাহি নাহি নিদ্রা আখি পাতে, আজি নাহি নাহি নিদ্রা আখি পাতে, তোমারো ভবন তলে হেরি প্রদীপ জলে, তোমারো ভবন তলে হেরি প্রদীপ জলে, দূরে বাহিরে তিমিরে আমি জাগি, জোড়ো হাতে নাহি নাহি নিদ্রা আখি পাতে, আজি নাহি নাহি নিদ্রা আখি পাতে. This was my song. Next, Sir distributed the lines of the song among us and told us to draw a new drawing, a colorful drawing using the color pencils, based on our song. So I selected these two lines. যুক্ত করো হে সবার সঙ্গে, মুক্ত করো হে বন্ধ, সঞ্চার করো সকল কর্মে, শান্ত তোমার ছন্দ. And I translated it and shared it to you also earlier, but once again the English translation of these two lines go like this. Unite it with all, free it from all barriers, pour thy peaceful rhythm in all its activities. It means the souls. The title of my story is Harmony. I use the first person narrative technique here. I am a tree, a very old tree. I bore many flowers, many colorful flowers, but they lacked permanent beauty. They could not last long, and there is no harmony between them. I tried my level best, but I failed. Being utterly dissatisfied, one day I invoked destruction. That let destruction come and end everything. ওরে ঝড় নেমে আয়, আয় রে আমার শুকনো পাতার ডালে, যা উদাসীন, যা প্রাণহীন, যা আনন্দ হারা, চরম রাতের অশ্রুধারায় আজ হয়ে যাক সারা. Let's make an end everything. So, oh devastating storm, you please come and destroy my lifeless, beautyless, these old twigs and branches. The branches, the flowers which don't have any life, any happiness, any connectedness, let everything be finished. But gradually I gathered courage. Now I sowed the flow of love in my flowers. Now my flowers looks lively. They emerged beautiful and united. Harmoniously woven together, my flowers are now dancing with joy. They will convey to the whole world the message of love and courage, which are the basis of humanity.
Here you can see the drawing I made based on the song. The metaphor of flowers has been used to depict the diverse religions. The objective of the story was to show how to accommodate all religions threaded by love, harmony and peace, the essence of true humanity. I connected my story with this Rabindra Sangeet, ভয় হতে তব অভয় মাঝে নূতন জনম দাও হে.
Let me have a rebirth from fearfulness to thy fearlessness. ভয় হতে তব অভয় মাঝে নূতন জনম দাও হে. ভয় হতে তব অভয় মাঝে নূতন জনম দাও হে. দীনতা হতে অক্ষয় ধনে, সংশয় হতে সত্য সদনে, দীনতা হতে অক্ষয় ধনে, সংশয় হতে সত্য সদনে, জড়তা হতে নবীন জীবনে নূতন জনম দাও হে. ভয় হতে তব অভয় মাঝে নূতন জনম হে আমারও ইচ্ছা হইতে প্রভু তোমারও ইচ্ছা মাঝে আমারও স্বার্থ হইতে প্রভু তব মঙ্গল কাজে অনেক হইতে একের ডরে সুখ দুঃখ হতে শান্তি ক্রোড়ে অনেক হইতে একের ডরে সুখ দুঃখ হতে শান্তি ক্রোড়ে আমা হতে নাথ তোমাতে মোরে নূতন জনম দাও হে ভয়ে হতে তব অভয় মাঝে নূতন জনম দাও হে।
On the last day of our workshop, Sir instructed each of us to choose one drawing done by another fellow participant so far and develop a short story within 50 words along with one or two relevant Rabindra Sangeet being incorporated in it. I chose a drawing resembling a heart drawn by my fellow participant Dr. Ratna Nandi. I composed a story using the first-person narrative technique of a heart residing in every animal. The heart says, I get hurt by everyday's sorrow, despair, problem, humiliation, and negativity. I also get love, but that is very rare and very short-lasting. So I feel so demotivated and frustrated. But one day I heard a song. যে আমি ওই ভেসে চলে কালের ঢেউয়ে আকাশ তলে ওরি পানে দেখছি আমি চেয়ে I gathered myself up and learned how to stay calm and positive in all situations. This song teaches us how to observe as a detached being. I understand that I am mere a tiny part of this vast universe, connected with all other creations of the Supreme Creator. Now my happy self always sings, Amar hridoy tomar apun hater dole dolao. I am here singing both the songs for you, my dear friends. The first song teaches us the act of detachment, how to dissociate and observe the self from a distance and realize that it is merely an insignificant part of a sublime design of the great Creator. We think that we are hurt by sorrow, humiliation, injustice, etc., and so become unstable and unhappy. But actually, our innermost self remains undisturbed and untouched by all this. That self is free, satisfied, calm, liberated, peaceful, and sublime. Once we secure the internal happiness and reach the Saraswat, we are at peace with the environment. I am singing both the songs.
যে আমি ওই ভেসে চলে কালের ঢেউয়ে আকাশ তলে ওরে পানে দেখছি আমি যে আমি ওই ভেসে চলে কালের ঢেউয়ে আকাশ তলে ওরে পানে দেখছি আমি ধুলার সাথে জলের সাথে ফুলের সাথে ফলের সাথে সবার সাথে চলছে ও যে আমি ওই ভেসে ভেসে চলে কালের ঢেউয়ে আকাশ তলে, ওরে পানে দেখছি আমি চেয়ে। ও যে সদাই বাইরে আছে দুঃখে সুখে, ও যে সদাই বাইরে আছে দুঃখে সুখে, নিত্য নাচে ঢেউ দিয়ে যায়। দোলে 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 যে ঢেউ খেয়ে, একটু ক্ষয়ে ক্ষতি লাগে, একটু ঘায়ে ক্ষত জাগে, ওরি পানে দেখছি আমি চেয়ে। যে আমি ওই ভেসে চলে কালের ঢেউয়ে আকাশ তলে, ওরে পানে দেখছি আমি চেয়ে। যে আমি যাই কেঁদে হেসে তাল দিতেছে মৃদঙ্গে সে, অন্য আমি উঠতেছি গান গেয়ে, অন্য আমি। ও যে সচল ছবির মতো আমি নীরব কবির মতো, ওরি পানে দেখছি আমি চেয়ে। এই যে আমি ওই আমি নই, আপন মাঝে আপনি যে রই, যাইনে ভেসে মরণ ধারাবে। মুক্ত আমি, তৃপ্ত আমি, শান্ত আমি, দীপ্ত আমি, ওরি পানে দেখছি আমি চেয়ে। যে আমি ওই ভেসে চলে কালের ঢেউয়ে আকাশ তলে, ওরে পানে দেখছি আমি চেয়ে। ধুলার সাথে জলের সাথে ফুলের সাথে ফলের সাথে সবার সাথে, সবার সাথে চলছে ও যে ধেয়ে। যে আমি ওই ভেসে চলে কালের ঢেউয়ে আকাশ তলে, ওরে পানে দেখছি আমি চেয়ে। It's a wonderful song of detachment. My next song talks of surrender of the self to God. In other songs, Tagore had compared this life, this mortal life, to a flute that produces different melodies at different times as the player, that is, God, plays it. In this present song, Tagore urges God to carry the soul with his flow, with his own tune. The poet does not want to listen to others praising or blaming. He just wants to be free from all ties and listen to his Lord only. Here goes the song. Amar hriday tumar apon hater dole, dolao 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 amar হৃদয় তোমার আপন হাতের দোলে, দোলাও 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 আমার হৃদয়। কে আমারে কি যে বলে, হৃদয় তোমার আপন হাতের দোলে, দোলাও 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 আমার হৃদয়। ওরা কথার পাকে নিত্য হৃদয় তোমার আপন হাতের দোলে দোলাও 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 আমার হৃদয় মনে পড়ে কত না দিন রাতে আমি ছিলাম তোমার খেলার সাথী মনে পড়ে আজকে তুমি তেমনি করে সামনে তোমার রাখো ধরে আজকে তুমি তেমনি করে সামনে তোমার রাখো ধরে আমার প্রাণে খেলার সে ঢেউ তোলাও 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 আমার হৃদয় তোমার আপন হাতের দোলে দোলাও 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 আমার হৃদয় কে আমারে কি যে বলে কে আমারে কি যে বলে ভোলাও 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 আমার হৃদয় তোমার আপন হাতের দোলে দোলাও 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 আমার হৃদয় Now I have reached almost the end of my presentation. In this workshop, we endeavored to discover how Rabindra Sangeet creates the flow, providing with the ways and means through which one can find, secure and retain good mental health. We have also learned how Rabindra Sangeet helps us to unbound the consciousness, to observe the free floating consciousness, to observe how the characteristics of an object change through the layers and help in conflict management, but most importantly, how Rabindric psychotherapy acts as a self-assisted therapy. It is open to all without any discrimination. It never labels anybody having mental disorder. This workshop was really very unique. Through song, story, drawing, almost unknowingly we have been taught how to reach the Saraswat, the permanent seat of harmony and peace through performing arts, without even mentioning directly to any theory of psychology. It could prove that Rabindric psychotherapy is really for all. If you love Rabindra Sangeet, you need not to be a formal or a very trained or expert singer. You just have to love the song. You just have to love Rabindra Sangeet. So my dear friends, this was my presentation today. Stay safe, stay happy, stay in peace. Now please join me in this prayer. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishvate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you all.